haunted by everything. Hi, you're a human, existing on a piece of land. All alone.
It's dark, you're scared.
Wait, what just happened? Well, easy answer.
Thunder!
But you don't know what thunder is yet. But it hates you. The sun goes away every night and you're not sure if it's coming back. Oh no, a shadow moved. And that rock looks like a face. Your friend also just died for no reason and now he's
Haunting your dreams.
Congratulations, you've just invented
The fear of death.
Yeah. You try to pray to anything big and shiny so the other big and shiny things don't kill you. The moon. That river? The pile of leaves that seems to move on its own? Good enough for me. You may try to talk to your dead grandma.
'Cause I can fix things.
You offer meat to a rock. It didn't try to kill you. Hey, I think it worked! Oh, look at that dude. He can talk to spirits, or at least pretend to. Let's all call this dude Shaman. Shaman. Because he's the one who knows.
Welcome to Animism.
Coming soon to a Walmart near you. Agriculture Religion Expansion Pack. So the shamans had these suspicious looking bones with them. Along with a drum they occasionally bang to call the spirits.
He's a weird guy who does something called magic.
That doesn't kill you.
You need rain? Anybody need rain? Dance and magic will make it rain. You need food? Oh, you gotta have food, right?
Sacrifice your cousin.
Sorry, Kevin. It's for a greater cause. Now spirits are everywhere. Better start being polite to everything. And the dead? They're still here, just invisible now. They live in a place called
The afterlife.
where they definitely hang out and totally care about what you're doing. You bury the dead now, sometimes with tools, or food, or a
Bone flute.
Why? Because maybe they'll need it where they're going. You don't know where that is, but it's definitely not here. By the way, congratulations, you're in the Upper Paleolithic era. So some guy threw a bunch of seeds into the ground and, give it a second, boom. You figured out farming. Now you don't have to chase your food. Instead, you can trap it in the ground. And now you have all the time in the world to think
About life and death.
Why does the sun keep disappearing? Wait, your crops are failing. Oh, and your babies keep dying. Oh, stop.
You pray to dirt now.
It feels somehow sacred, probably because it's where stuff grows and where people go when they stop moving. Let's build a religion around this. With big spirits. Like sky gods, earth mothers, rain kings. Now you have totems and shamans. Wait, we need a place to do all these things. So let's build something
Tall and big.
Stone circles, burial tombs, giant triangles, and of course,
Temples.
why? Because the gods are watching, obviously, and
They love geometry.
organized religions. Look, people have farms now.
No more wandering around willy-nilly, guys. Come on inside.
That's right, we're only building cities and
Doing cool stuff.
now bad things happen sometimes because someone made God mad. Welcome to
Organized religion.
In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians had Enlil and Inanna, and a bunch of other moody gods who liked temples.
And sacrifices.
So people built giant steps to the sky called ziggurats, because the gods like to climb. The Egyptians are making full
Mythological mega churches.
They have gods with animal heads and
Complicated family drama.
where Ra, the sun god, drove the sun across the sky every day in a boat. And at night he'd journey through the underworld, battling
Chaos serpents.
all to make sure the sun came back up in the morning.
No pressure.
Then there's Osiris.
woo!
He gets murdered by his jealous brother Set.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's okay, he gets
Resurrected.
and becomes the god of the underworld. And when you die, yeah, you don't just walk into the afterlife. First, Anubis weighs your heart on a golden scale against the feather of Ma'at. If your heart is lighter than a feather,
Congrats, you pass.
but if your heart is heavy with sin,
You don't get a second chance, you just get fed raw meat.
He's part crocodile, part lion, and part hippo. Have fun. Meanwhile, east of all that sand, there's another
Giant river party.
The Indus Valley is quieter about its gods. No giant temples or statues, but they've got fertility figures, ritual baths, and
Excellent yoga posture.
but they mysteriously collapse. Maybe they pissed off some god or got flooded. Nobody knows. Shamans got an upgrade, and priests showed up.
They know what gods want.
And speak in riddles. They also control the food supply,
Wait, why?
because Ra will flood your house if you don't. Boom.
Divine taxes.
Now religion isn't just belief, it's power. Mythical madness. Everyone's got gods now, but the gods have
Drama. Welcome to polytheism.
not just one sky god, now it's a whole cast. The Greeks go wild with it. You got Zeus, king of the gods, also king of
Bad decisions.
Athena is smart, Ares loves war, Dionysus throws wine-fueled raves, and Aphrodite exists purely to
Ruin your relationship.
The gods argue, they fight, they fall in love.
They turn into animals to seduce people.
They turn other people into animals. For fun. It's a
Celestial soap opera.
Meanwhile, the Nordics are like,
Let's build a religion around axes and the end of the world.
Odin gives up an eye for wisdom. Thor smashes giants with a hammer. And Loki, he's kind of on the gods' team, but
Loves chaos.
so they ignore him like a middle child. There's a world tree.
A death realm.
An apocalypse on a schedule.
Furry metal.
The Canaanites worshipped El, Baal, and Asherah. They're a confusing and dramatic bunch and one argument away from collapsing.
Spoiler alert.
Parts of this mythos will sneak into early Judaism. Meanwhile, India has
The Vedas. Spicy.
sacrifice?
Check.
Super loud chants?
Check.
A sky god who drinks soma and throws lightning?
So much. Check.
The Vedas have 4 big manuals. Recipes for fire rituals, many gods, many lifetimes, many rules, a handy social ladder called the caste system. But all across China, all the hype is about
Dragons and ancestors.
Afraid of trouble? Better tell your dead grandma. She's still here and still judging you.
Oh, Kevin.
Time for...
Ancestor worship.
Alright, here we go. Light some incense. Ask for good crops. Don't screw it up or grandma might...
Curse your entire rice field.
The sky? It's also a god now. But not like a chill god, more like a
Sky judge.
Get this, if your ruler sucks, heaven revokes his license by sending a natural disaster your way. Now everyone can rebel and overthrow him. Early Hinduism kept flourishing in India. You get Agni, Indra, and Varuna. Everything's a ritual and everything's sacred.
Especially cows.
Back in China, it's fewer gods and more
Cosmic bureaucracy.
emperors rule by divine job offer. Lose your virtue? Heaven sends a
Resignation letter. It's no good.
Now every culture has creation myths, floods, giants, cosmic snakes, a sun god with attitude. Everyone's got gods now, and they've got messy personalities. Religion becomes deep, bro. Now we fast forward to 800 BCE, where everyone everywhere has an existential crisis.
Welcome to the axial age. Religion ain't about storms and sacrifice. It's about becoming deep.
In India, Hinduism evolves. The Vedas? Old news. Now it's all about karma and reincarnation and moksha. Then Buddha shows up like, hi, life is suffering. You want to stop suffering? Detach from everything. Oh, and no gods. We don't do gods here.
Buddhism unlocked.
Jainism takes it even further and resorts to
Ahimsa.
save your soul by protecting every other soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That sounds like a lot of work. In Persia, Zoroaster had a
Vision.
There's a good god and a bad god, and they're locked in a
Cosmic WWE match.
Humans must choose sides. Confucius shows up and makes everything, philosophical. Focus on
Loyalty, family, order.
you know, the stuff that matters. It's religion, but with homework. And then Taoism comes along and tells everyone to
Go with the flow.
Meanwhile, in Israel, Judaism launches monotheism. No idols, no statues, just laws.
Lots of laws.
Also a covenant and
Loads of guilt.
this god isn't shouting from a volcano anymore. He's living in your conscience and your ethical decisions and your dinner plans. What do you think, God? Salad or cake? God's not just in the sky. He's in your moral compass. Convert?
Or get conquered.
Your choice. Now it's the age of empires, and those empires have gods. And if you weren't already sold on those gods,
You will be soon enough.
Christianity starts off in a dusty corner of the Roman Empire as a tiny, rebellious offshoot of Judaism with
12 guys.
no budget and lots of sandals. The main guy is Jesus, and he preaches
Love, peace, and chill vibes.
He hangs out with the poor, heals the sick, flips tables in temples, and tells religious elites, hey guys, you're missing the point.
Spoiler alert.
They don't like that. So they decide to get their wood and nails and do the next best thing.
Crucifixion.
Pretty effective, but give it a week. Oh, look at that, he came back. Alive, glowing, in full Messiah mode. Until he didn't. Now his homies are extra convinced, and they start spreading the word. Of course, the religious elites still don't like it, so they kill them in creative ways.
Like feeding them to lions.
But let's wait. How long? A few years. A few more. And a few more. Oh look, this Roman ruler likes the religion and decides to become a follower. Boom, suddenly Christianity isn't illegal anymore. But a little while later, the
Roman Empire collapses.
Don't worry, Christianity is still thriving with its incense, Latin, fancy hats and robes, and priests who can read. The priests tell you what God wants you to do. They have
Fashionable robes.
and love to copy books by hand. They also have
Monasteries.
which store beer recipes. And God, I guess. Meanwhile, Christianity in the East decides to split up.
The Great Schism.
Now there are two, Catholic and Orthodox. God's fan base is getting kind of complicated. Meanwhile, over in another desert, someone's
Meditating in a cave.
and boom, an angel brings a revelation. And now we have
Islam.
Meet Muhammad. He's got a message.
One God.
Again, and a book called the
Quran.
But this one speaks in Arabic, and it's spreading fast. It also has a home base in Mecca, and you can come and chill there. You can also do Hajj, but don't eat during the day, sometimes.
Suddenly a huge chunk of the world is praying in the same direction.
Oof, Judaism is in
Survival mode.
temples destroyed. Jews scattered, no homeland, just scrolls, rituals, and an ironclad group chat. Back in India,
Hinduism keeps evolving.
more gods, more temples, more epic poems. Vishnu goes full superhero mode. Bhakti devotion takes off. Buddhism travels too. Monks on the Silk Road, stupas in Sri Lanka, Zen in Japan, Tibetan lamas in the mountains.
Buddhism becomes a South Asian brand.
Minus the aggressive marketing. Now religion spreads by foot, sword, ship, or camel. Trade routes, pilgrimage routes. Cultural exchange, it is now exportable. Everyone fights everyone.
Religion is doing okay now.
But wait, everyone decides their God is the only God, and everyone else is wrong.
Christian and Muslim crusades.
The Christians march east to take the Holy Land, gold, and glory. They kill Muslims, then Jews, then the other Christians. Then they forget why they came. Meanwhile, Islamic empires are expanding.
Jihad starts.
It's not always violent. Sometimes it is. Mosques go up, libraries fill. Look,
Science, art, and theology.
There's the occasional invasion, but we got this. Until some European decides that
Libraries are no longer cool.
so they burn them. Up north, Norse pagans get the memo and forget Thor. The old gods retire quietly, and later sign a contract with Marvel. The church gets paranoid and starts questioning people. Cue
The Inquisition.
Ask the wrong question? Get burned. Think the wrong thought? Get burned. Accidentally spilled water on the Pope? Get burned. Forget to pay your taxes? Burned. In England, the English get the fantastic idea to
Explore and accidentally invent colonialism.
Hey, nice lad, we'll take it. Also, say hi to Jesus. Entire continents get converted at sword point or smallpox. Sometimes both.
Depends on the day, doesn't it?
In India, Sikhism is born, but they aren't part of Hindus or Muslims. They're just trying to
Live, meditate, and keep it real.
Everyone starts attacking them. Oops. In Africa and the Caribbean, enslaved people blend their traditional beliefs with Christianity. Voodoo, Santeria, Candomblé. Spirits meet saints. Shamans get a different kind of update. Meanwhile, Christian missionaries show up everywhere. Hello, we have God. And guns. Religion is now a
Global arms race.
with incense. Well, good. Why even believe in a god?
You can't say that.
Why even believe in a god? Now it's the 1500s. The Catholic Church is rich and pardons people. Martin Luther is not having it. So he nails 95 complaints to a door. Boom, Reformation. Hey, maybe you can't buy your way into heaven? Also, the Pope might be wrong?
Europe explodes.
Now there's Protestants, Lutherans, Calvinists, Anabaptists, Anglicans, and they all hate the Catholic Church. But they all immediately start fighting each other. Wars of religion break out. Your communion bread is heresy.
Your baptism's invalid.
Your choir robes are too flashy. Millions die because nobody can agree on how to worship the same God.
Awkward.
Meanwhile, in the background, we enter the
Enlightenment era.
Science enters the chat. Galileo looks through a telescope and says,
Earth's not the center of the universe.
and the church calls it
Blasphemy!
Descartes doubts everything. Voltaire roasts everyone. And people start thinking, wait, maybe we don't need a church to explain stuff.
Secularism is on the rise.
Atheism is now a thing. And religion, which used to run governments, is now
Just another belief system.
optional, negotiable, and occasionally on fire. Some revolutions happened in America and France, so the church and state got separated. Kinda. Kings don't get power from God anymore, just from votes. Now it's the
Industrial Revolution.
People still believe, but now they can also not. And it's legal. Mostly the modern gods. Welcome, we've made it to the 20th century.
World War.
Oh my goodness.
Another world war.
Millions die.
Everyone is traumatized.
Some ask, where was God? Others say, God wanted this. Cool. Now you've got existentialism, secular humanism, and a whole buffet of philosophies trying to explain why everything sucks. Meanwhile, religions like,
Let's modernize.
Islamic revivalism kicks in. Some want peace, some want purity, some want the caliphate back, but with
Wi-Fi.
Jewish people want a homeland again. After centuries of exile, pogroms, and the Holocaust, Israel was born. And
The Middle East has never been the same.
in India, Hindu nationalism grows. The message? This land is sacred. To us. And if you're not one of us, well, let's just say things are gonna get bloody. Also,
New religions.
the Baha'i Faith. It offers unity, peace, and world harmony. Next, it's Scientology. It has aliens and lawsuits, so we'll just stop there. Hey, it's Rastafarianism. Ethiopia is heaven, and you should smoke something.
Now it's the Cold War.
One side says, in God we trust. The other side says, God is a lie. It's a war of atheism versus religion that became political. Like, really political.
The civil rights movement is happening now.
Faith shows up again. This time it's marching, singing, and demanding change. Eastern religions hitch a ride west. Buddhism, Hinduism, yoga, chakras, incense, and Om make their way to Europe and America.
Cool.
Now your suburban mom has a Buddha statue in her garden. Elsewhere, wars keep happening and people keep saying,
God told us to.
Religion goes online.
Welcome to the age of the internet.
You can now Google God and other religions while lounging at home.
Religion is now a choice.
Or a meme, or a podcast. It's hard to keep up anymore. It has a complicated relationship with the LGBT community. Now there are queer churches, gay rabbis, and non-binary monks. The religious multiverse is now open and
Ready for business.
People are leaving organized religion, but not necessarily their beliefs. Some people are becoming spiritual, but not religious. Others are like, no thanks, I've got astrology and a therapist. Some become atheists, and some start inventing their own thing based on
Vibes and crystals.
Anyway, that's religion. Subscribe for more content.
The algorithm is watching.
Amen.